Good morning, Seahawks. I'm Tatum Brown.
And I'm Bella Hines. Today is Friday, March 5th, and it's also the first week of National Women's History Month.
Now for school announcements. Are you interested in joining a team, collaborating in a school-wide project, working behind or in front of the cameras? Then you should join RUTV. Make sure to fill out the application to apply. The CSF window is now open until March 19th. Students, please visit the CSF Google Classroom page for further information and access to the application. The code is 60HDSL5, all lowercase. Freshmen may apply now that they have semester 1 grades.
All next week, March 8th through 12th, RUHS will host a virtual career week with professionals from a wide variety of careers who will be speaking about the amazing work they do. Be sure to check out your email later this week for a list of hosts. Don't miss out!
Congratulations to the following Seahawks for receiving the 2021 NCWIT Aspirations in Computing Awards. For affiliate honorable mentions, Kaylee Bao, Giselle Frisbee, Dasha Shavenko, and Simra Zargar. And for affiliate Rising Stars, Alina Costello, Josie Crossway, and Shreya Pawar. Congratulations. Now let's go to Sophia Roberts discussing Sunday's star-studded event.
Hello everyone, I'm Sophia Roberts and this is your entertainment news. The 78th Golden Globe Awards were last Sunday, and a topic of discussion throughout the event was the lack of Black journalists on the Hollywood Foreign Press Association, the HFPA. The HFPA spoke during the event, saying that they will do better and having more diversity on their team, and that diversity should be normal and not an exception. Some of the award winners include Daniel Kaluuya, John Boyega, Mark Ruffalo, Emma Corrin, Andra Day, the movie Soul, and many more. Actress Jane Fonda won the Sissylpieda Mill Award, and she started off her speech by talking about how storytelling is a form of art and can really change people's lives. She congratulated all the work that was able to be put out this year, and she later called for better leadership in Hollywood so that all stories can be told. For the first time in Golden Globe history, 3 female directors were nominated in the category of Best Director, one of them being director Chloe Zhao, who won for the film Nomadland. She's the first woman of Asian descent to be nominated and to win in this category. That's all for entertainment news. Now let's go to Nathan Robertson for some TikTok talk.
I'm Nathan Robertson, and this is your tech update. This week, we have some TikTok talk, but probably different from what you're thinking of. After dozens of lawsuits accusing the popular video sharing app TikTok of harvesting personal data from users, TikTok has agreed to pay $92 million in settlements. They were accused of stealing users' personal data without their consent and sharing the information with third parties. Amongst the stolen information is information using facial recognition technology. Users are calling this one of, if not the largest privacy-related payouts in history. This settlement is the result of 21 federal lawsuits, most of which were filed on behalf of minors, claiming that the company engaged in, quote, the theft of private and personal identifiable TikTok user data, end quote. While TikTok does disagree with the allegations brought up in the lawsuit, the company decided to settle anyway, stating that it was in their best interest so that they could, quote, focus our efforts on building a safe and joyful experience for the TikTok community. Now, let's go back to Tatum, covering the latest in local teacher vaccinations.
As some of you may know, South Bay teachers are now eligible to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. Vaccination sites are being opened specifically for teachers with vaccines set aside for them. Getting vaccines to teachers has become more of a priority to ensure their safety. This is just one more step to allow students and staff to return back on campus. Now let's go to Bella with her Women's History Spotlight.
In honor of National Women's Month, we'd like to highlight some female historical figures. Alice Paul was a women's suffrage activist back in the early 20s. She founded the National Women's Party to push for equal voting rights and was the first of many to present an equal voting amendment to Congress. Despite her knockdowns, Paul will be known for paving the way for equal rights and creating a new generation of activists. Now, let's go over to Travis with sports.
Hi, I'm Travis Wilkins and welcome to another week of sports. Today, we've got a lot to talk about, so let's jump right into it. In some shocking news, golfing legend Tiger Woods was involved in a severe car crash last Tuesday that left his right leg crushed. It was thought that the jaws of life were used to get Tiger out of his vehicle, but this was just common rumor among the news, and all it really took to get Tiger out was breaking the windshield with a crowbar. After getting Tiger out of his car, he was rushed to Harbor UCLA Medical Center, where he would immediately undergo surgery on his right leg. The crash occurred going northbound on Hawthorne Boulevard near the Palos Verdes coast, where most of us know the roads get windy and steep in an instant. Investigators don't believe he crashed due to his speed though, but because of fatigue. Investigators believe he fell asleep behind the wheel for a short instant due to the way he veered off the road. The car's black box says that the car went straight off the curve, going over 2 lanes in the process, instead of turning like he would to avoid a crash like this. No matter what really happened though, all we care about is that Tiger is okay, and he is. He's doing well in the hospital and has sent many thank yous from social media to the golf community and his fans, saying thank you for all the support he has gotten and was especially happy to see fellow golfers wearing his iconic red polo on the courses. Now, let's get into some controversy and personal opinion, because Kyrie Irving wants the NBA logo changed to Kobe Bryant. As most of us know, the NBA logo has been the silhouette of Jerry West for the past 52 years now, and the NBA wants it to stay that way. But Kyrie brings up a very valid point in his argument for the logo to be changed. Kyrie, in his exact words, said, "He was the standard for our generation, and he will continue on. And I want that to be something in history that has changed forever, that our generation was a part of that change." What Kyrie is saying here is ultimately true. Kids that are growing up today and entering the league today will always look up to Kobe and see him as the standard they must meet if they want to be one of the greats. Kobe's likeness is also recognized all over the world, especially in China, one of the most populous countries in the world. Kids aren't growing up looking up to Jerry West, they're growing up looking up to Kobe. This is why the NBA logo should be changed to Kobe Bryant. On a lighter note, Tom Brady joined James Corden on the Late Night Show to talk about his offseason and what he was thinking when he infamously threw the Super Bowl trophy from one boat to another. Well, Tom put it bluntly and told Corden he doesn't remember the moment all that well, and that he wasn't thinking about it when he did it. All he said he was thinking about is that this seems like really fun to do, which we can't blame him because that did seem really fun to do. Later on, Brady learned that had his throw been an incomplete pass, the Lombardi trophy would have sunk 80 feet to the bottom of the bay. Luckily, Brady got out clean on this one, unlike his counterpart and big best friend Rob Gronkowski in 2018, when he used the Lombardi trophy as a baseball bat to lay down a bunt which left a big dent in the Lombardi that is still there to this day. Now, let's send it over to Karma with the latest in politics. The floor is yours.
Hi, this is Karma with National News. Some vaccine distributors in California have been turning down caregivers and disabled people who are qualified to receive it because of mismanagement. Those who qualify receive a letter of eligibility, but some sites turned people down on the basis of the letters potential vaccine receivers showed being unverifiable. Many have given testimonies of staff being careless and giving their paperwork little time or attention. The state of Texas has ended its statewide mask mandate and plans on reopening all businesses fully. Texas has the second highest amount of COVID-19 cases of any state, and this makes it the 17th state to go without a mask mandate. Overseas, an American airbase in Iraq was attacked by rockets, and Iraqi officials, although still investigating, suspect Iran is responsible. While under fire, one civilian contractor had a heart attack, but no others were harmed. That's all for politics. Now for an all-new Brant Time.
It's Mr. Brandt, your very proud principal. Today's segment of Brant Time is called Optimism. I'm standing here by the auditorium, as you can tell, and I'm excited for our drama students to be returning soon for after-school practices and rehearsals. And soon enough, our band students and dance guard students will also have the opportunity to be here on campus after school. And then we're very hopeful that more and more students, as the weeks progress, will be back on campus. Hello again, Seahawks. It's a little windy. It's a nice day, or not so much. Call it the breeze of optimism. So we have our students out here, student athletes, our Seahawk stars. Just really excited to have our Seahawk teams back on campus, and looking forward to, again, getting more and more students back here to RUHS, and looking forward to some games coming up. So thank you for that Seahawk spirit. Looking forward to seeing all of you back on campus very soon. Speaking of more to come, thank you seniors for being here, for your pickup of lawn signs and signing the letter and your t-shirt. We really miss you a lot. We're thinking of different creative ways to get our seniors back on campus sooner rather than later. I know you've heard me say that a lot this year, but I really, truly believe that it's going to happen very soon. So keep your faith, seniors. We appreciate your resilience, and we love you guys. Thank you so much, seniors. Hey Seahawks, some bonus footage. We love our seniors, we love our teachers and staff, and I know you miss parking. It's the best thing about Redondo. But back to the breeze of optimism, a good sign is this parking lot every week gets a little more full. So again, keep that hope, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, Seahawks.
Here's your fun fact about marine conservation, brought to you by the Beach Buddies Club. Did you know, unfortunately, about 17.6 billion pounds of plastic, which is the equivalent of approximately 57,000 blue whales, is dumped into the ocean each year, and that 70% of pollutants that enter the ocean sink to the seafloor, making it difficult to be removed?
Congratulations to the stellar Seahawks of the month of March. Nominated by Ms. Chon, Jessica Kaplan. Jessica always has a smile on her face, even at 7:55 a.m. She's attentive in class and is not afraid to express herself over Zoom. She's respectful to her classmates and is a star student in honors chemistry. Keep it up, Jessica. And nominated by Ms. Spires, David Solomonado. David is a model student. He produces quality work in Google Classroom and in the kitchen. He always goes out of his way to exceed expectations and to model kindness. Congratulations to both Jessica and David. Keep up the good work, Seahawks.
That's it for this week's episode of RUTV. I'm Tatum Brown.
I'm Bella Hines. Stay safe, stay healthy, enjoy your weekend, and as always,
Keep on soaring, Seahawks.